Hello everyone, how you doing today? Cheers, welcome to How Much House for the Money. Did y'all have a great weekend? Wherever you find yourself today, hope you're having a fabulous afternoon. So you ready to check out some more properties with low prices and high potential? We're going to begin right here in Spring Hope, North Carolina. Any of you looking in North Carolina and you're looking for a smaller house, this one might suit your needs. This is cute. $50,000. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. The house itself has 488 square feet of living space. The lot is 7,405 square feet, and you'll find it at 218 Gum Avenue in Spring Hope, North Carolina, 27882. So let's check it out. It's hot off the listing press. It's been on the market for 5 days, and it was built in 1953. So let's see what we're getting for $50,000 in Spring Hope, North Carolina. Now with this one here, we are in Nash County, where the population is 1,333 people. How cute is this? There's your covered porch. Plenty of room for a porch swing or a little bistro set. We could always add around the other side of the house and have a larger deck if you wanted. Or you could just put a patio table in your green grass. You could add that flower box for that pop of color. And this one's $50,000. And the real estate tax rate in North Carolina is 0.73%. Looks like it's vinyl sided. It may have a metal roof. Concrete block foundation. $50,000 hot off the listing press. So there's another angle of it. So it looks like we have a back door also. There's your recycling containers. There's your driveway. Hope you're all having a great day. If you're new to the channel, you're welcome to subscribe and join our growing community, because this is where we venture through state to state, through town to town, to see how much house, cabins, and acreage, and sometimes churches we get for our money. And here we are in Spring Hope, North Carolina for $50,000. You can always make offers, always have your general contractors come out, have those home inspections, research your neighborhoods. But this one's $50,000 in Nash County. Now I have AI renderings at the end of the video if you want to see what this room right here looks like with a fresh coat of paint and removing the carpet. And I've been using ChatGPT for the AI renderings, and I'm going to check out some more programs because I'm not in love with ChatGPT. It works fine for some things, but you really have to be direct with the instructions, but it's fun to fool around with it nonetheless. So there we just went through the living room there with your wall heater. And we do see the paneling, of course, and carpet. Never know what we're going to find beneath the carpet. But again, when you're there in person, you get down to the nitty-gritty. But this one's $50,000 in Spring Hope, North Carolina. Here's our kitchen. And there's that lid, people, the lid. Hopefully there is a door on that bathroom, and if not, we're going to hang one. But we do see an electric range. You've got your range hood. You've got upper cabinets, lower cabinets, vinyl flooring. You have a little bit of countertop there. Do you have a window above your double sink? This is cute, $50,000. Now there's what we're getting of the bathroom. I think that's all the agent is going to show us. But it does look like the vinyl flooring continues through the house, from the kitchen to the bathroom at least. So you may have a laundry connect at the end there in the kitchen. Maybe you could relocate that. Again, when you're there in person, you get the lay of the land. But this is really nice for $50,000. It looks like we could move right in there. And never be afraid to make the offer, right? Ask the agent how long the home has been sitting vacant. They do not increase in value when they're sitting vacant, bottom line. And somebody was asking in the comments why you should ask how long it's been vacant. Well, because you want to know how long it's been closed up. Has the AC been turned off? Is the electric off? These houses in the southern states, if they don't have the AC on when the weather warms, it can cause mold and all kinds of issues. So you definitely want to know how long it's been vacant. But there's your double sink right below the window. This has got a ton of potential for $50,000. There's your electric box, your electric panel. And there is another view of the outside. This is really cute. I'd add that flower box for that pop of color. You can always add more landscaping. You can add that side deck like I mentioned. This is really cute. $50,000 in Nash County in Spring Hope, North Carolina. 218 Gum Avenue. And again, the listing agencies and the descriptions are found in the description box below the video. So if you're looking at these videos on your phone, just scroll down, I should do with my hand there, and you'll find the listing descriptions and agencies there. So it's been on the market for 5 days. Let's see our street view. Look how cute this is. But we always research our neighborhoods. Looks like we're on a little side street. This is cute. $50,000 right here. And let's look at our map. Spring Hope, North Carolina. So we do have some amenities nearby. So you're right outside of town, it looks like. You've got a Bojangles. You've got an auto barn. You've got a food line for your grocery store. You have an upholstery place for your automobile. So yeah. Let's see here. Where are we in reference to... So we have Raleigh, North Carolina right down here to the southwest. We have Enfield up here to the northeast. Scotland Neck is over here to the east. So red marks the spot right here. We are above Goldsboro. And we are to the east of Durham and northeast of Raleigh right here. 218 Gum Avenue. And it says here, it was built in 1953. Cute 3-room home with your living room, bedroom, bathroom, and your eating kitchen. You can enjoy sitting on your covered front porch. You're close to the grocery stores, as we saw, restaurants, and easy access to Highway 64. And for the listing history, house history, I should say, it was a rental for $550 a month, and now they've listed it for $50,000, and the home is 72 years young. And we're in Spring Hope, North Carolina, and again, we're in Nash County. And this one's $50,000, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, just shy of 500 square feet of living space. That is cute as a bug in a rug, I'd say. All it's missing is that covered porch and that pop of color. Okay, so now we're headed into Camden, Alabama. Look at this place. This is amazing. This house is $45,000. Any of you looking in Alabama and you look at this, let us know in the comments. This is amazing. Just the exterior view that we get here. We have the upper balcony there, the upper covered porch. We have the wraparound covered porch below. Shingle roof. Looks like a brick foundation. $45,000, a little more than half an acre. In Camden, Alabama at 328 McWilliams Avenue. It's 4 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. And again, I will have AI renderings at the end of the video here. And it's been on the market 5 days. Another one hot off the listing press. And it was built in 1860. So let's see what we're getting in Camden, Alabama for $45,000. This is beautiful. Wow. I would love to see this myself. Wow, gorgeous porches. I love the covered porch up above. That is beautiful. $45,000. It may require quite a bit of attention, of course, but if you're okay with that, you're okay with rolling up your sleeves and getting your hands dirty, this might build you some equity. Now in Camden, Alabama, we're in Wilcox County. Population is 1,927 people. And in this county, the median home values is right around $150,000. So there's room for equity growth. Look at how pretty this is. Looks like we might have a carport on the property. A little more than a half an acre. Here we go. Moving on into the inside. So here we did have a fireplace and they put a propane heater in there. It's going to need attention, but we do see hardwood flooring. But those ceilings are high. Looks like they may have wood windows, but again, when you have your general contractor come out, you have a home inspection, you're going to find out if your windows are wood, vinyl, aluminum, wrought iron sometimes. You can get the lay of the land and get down to the fine details. And again, never be afraid to make the offer. This one is full of potential and charm. Look at the curved archway there. Not sure if that is an enclosed porch. Let's get, because it does have the exterior siding there. It looks like wood siding. Wow, look at this. This house probably has 2 staircases. So there's another wall unit there, or the heater. You can sand these floors, finish them up, bring some life to this one. Another house that needs saved. Hope you're all having a great day. You're welcome to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you don't miss the episode because the house you're not looking for might be in it. And if you've got grown kids, make sure you tell them to subscribe to this channel so they can see if we can buy houses way below the median sale prices that they see on Zillow. Yeah, houses need saved. People need houses. Houses need people. And this is just another perfect example of it. Look at that transom window above your door there. Gorgeous. Now I have a rendering of one of these rooms with the staircases. Now this one obviously has red trim and red stairs. Wow. There's your pop of color. Camden, Alabama right here. And the real estate tax rate in Alabama is 0.36. It's one of the lowest real estate tax rates we'll find in the U.S. If you want to go out of the U.S., Costa Rica's is 0.25. And I have a video on jungle houses. Check that one out too. Look at this. So there's our periwinkle room. More hardwood flooring. This is really nice. Another angle of that gorgeous staircase. So there's another fireplace with a mirror above it. And we have over 2,300 square feet of living space. You could share this with 1 or 2 people if you like. How pretty is this? This is just something, isn't it? Let me know in the comments what you guys think of these houses, what you would do with them yourself. They just need some life, don't they? Looks like we have wood ceiling also. $45,000 in Camden, Alabama. So yeah, we could roll up that green carpet and remove it. So we do have an issue here on this wall. It could have been an issue with chimney. So again, and it could be horsehair plaster. It's definitely going to need some attention and some modernization. But if you're all right with that, definitely have those home inspections. And this is nice. There's coming down the staircase. Be careful with your cocktail. But look at the railings and the banister. Isn't this gorgeous? If walls could talk. There's another interior door there. Or porch door maybe. Look at the detail on that glass. This is amazing. Camden, Alabama, it's $45,000. That is just a beautiful house right there. Someone needs to scoop that up and let us know when you do. 328 McWilliams Avenue, Camden, Alabama, 36726. And again, the listing agencies and the descriptions are in the box below, or the addresses, I should say. So let's check out our street view. Yeah, this is just going to show us the town, but there we have a Reflections Boutique. So this just kind of shows you a little bit of the town. And let's see where we are on the map. Camden, Alabama. So you do have some amenities nearby this one as well. Piggly Wiggly is your grocery store. You have a Larry's Drive-In. You have a Mexican restaurant. You have a hospital right nearby. You have a Gaines Ridge Dinner Club. Because, you know, I don't mind coming to Alabama for dinner, you guys. Or I'll make dinner because I can cook. Okay, let's see here where we are on the map. Montgomery is up here to our northeast. Pine Ridge is down to the south, or Pineapple is down here to the southeast. We have Thomasville down to the southwest, a little pinch. Okay, so here we are. Birmingham is up here to the north. So we are not too terribly far from Mobile, I would say. And Thomasville, again, is right down there to the southwest. And Monroeville is directly below us, as is Evergreen. And so you're not too far off of Highway, is that 65 right there? Camden, Alabama, at 328 McWilliams Avenue. And the description says it's a historic fixer-upper near downtown Camden. It's a charming historic home located directly across from the St. John's Hospital. It was originally built by the McWilliams family, whom the street is named from, or named for. And let's see here. It's a fixer-upper with a quaint covered porches and a balcony to overlook your front lawn, surrounded by beautiful magnolia trees. And this was, let's see what we got here. It was sold in March of 2024 for, it was listed in March of 2024 for $72,500. They sold it in September for $72,500. And now they've listed it for $45,000. It's 165 years old. So I'm guessing maybe somebody bought it and maybe it was too big of a project. They decided to put it on the market. And 165-year-old house. It is quite an undertaking. It's only been on the market 5 days, built in 1860, a little more than a half an acre. And you never know until you ask if there's more property behind it. If you want more land, always ask the agent to ask the seller, because there possibly could be another half acre behind it. And $45,000, however. Camden, Alabama, and that one again is Wilcox County. Beautiful house. So now we're checking out Columbia, North Carolina. This house I'm only showing because it is within an hour and 15 minutes from the Outer Banks. This one's $39,500. The agent unfortunately does not show us anything of the inside, so it could be pretty rough. It's at 800 Goat Neck Road, Columbia, North Carolina, 27925. It's on 3/4 of an acre. The house has 1,240 square feet. It's 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. It was built in 1960. It's been on the market for 11 days. And unfortunately, all the agent shows is the outside. So we do see you have a ramp, you have vinyl siding and a shingle roof. You have a little covered entry there. But if you want to be within an hour and 15 minutes or so from Outer Banks, this might suit your needs. And again, we're in Columbia, North Carolina, so this one is in Tyrrel County, where the population is 610 people. Exterior is going to need some cleanup. And the real estate tax rate, again, in North Carolina is 0.73%. So they have elevated your AC unit there. This one's going to need attention. But it's $39,500 within an hour and 15 minutes of Outer Banks. So if anybody's looking for a fixer, this one might suit your needs. And we're on Goat Neck Road. So there's the parcel. Not quite an acre, but more than a half. And that's all they're going to show us, unfortunately. So it gives you another reason to give the agent a call, I guess. 800 Goat Neck Road. Go check that one out. Leave us a comment, would you? $39,500. And so when we look at the map, there you are. Look at this location. There's the Outer Banks. So if anybody wants to be in Columbia, North Carolina, this one's $39,500. And again, we are in Tyrrel County. There you go, $39,500. And the description states that it's your coastal countryside canvas awaits. It's a fixer-upper near the Outer Banks. It has 3/4 of an acre. And again, you can ask if there's more land available. And it has a compelling opportunity for those looking for a well-located property and you want to renovate. It says it's a cash deal. And let's see, it was just listed, so there's longevity with the seller. It's 65 years old. And again, the real estate tax rate is 0.73%. And that one again is in Columbia, North Carolina for $39,500. Now let's check out this one here in Wurtland, Kentucky. Look at this rustic retreat here. $29,900 for this one. It's been on the market 4 days. It was built in 2016. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath with 760 square feet of space. It's on an acre, and there could be more land. Always ask. You're at 704 Meade Hollow Road, Wurtland, Kentucky, 41144. $29,900. Let's see what we're getting. This is so cute. I have a rendering of this one too, and I'll show you in just a few minutes. So we have a metal roof, one less thing you got to worry about. Wood-sided, you got a covered porch. We have a front door and a side door. How cute is this? Tucked back from the road. Looks like we do have a neighbor down below the hill there. You have a dirt driveway. This is really cute. On an acre of land. $29,900 for this one, under $30,000. And in Wurtland, Kentucky, we're in Greenup County, where the population is 983 people. And in Kentucky, we have a real estate tax rate of 0.80%. So this might be like a back porch area. You could clean that up. I don't know if that was an outlet for a dryer or something maybe right there. Maybe they had a washer and dryer connect. But again, when you're there in person, you get down to the fine details. Greenup County right here. Wurtland, Kentucky. It looks like it's going to need a cleanup. But if somebody's looking for a property under $30,000 on an acre of land in Kentucky, this might suit your needs. So there's what we see of the bathroom. So they hung metal panels. And they've got wood interior there. The lid's down. That's all right. Look at this beautiful wooded parcel. An acre of land. So with this one, you may have country well water and a country septic. And utilities, of course. So there is one side of the kitchen. So you've got a double door there. And it looks like there might be some loft space up above. But again, when you're there in person, you check that out. It's too bad it didn't have an open loft. Because it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. But maybe when you get in there, you could reconfigure things. So here's our kitchen. So you have an electric range. You have a microwave. You've got your double sink with, looks like a door behind it. So maybe this is more open. I'm guessing it's more open behind this counter here. Wire mesh over your cabinet doors. This has got a lot of potential for somebody that's looking to spend under $30,000. Yeah, it looks like we do have a staircase going upstairs there maybe. That might be laminate flooring. Look past the personal belongings. I'm not sure where the rest of the staircase is. This is an interesting find right here. All the more reason to go look at it in person. See really what's going on with it. There's your pantry. Got rope for your door handle there. That's really cool. This has got really cool charm to it. It's a country property right here. So let's see what I've done with this one. We'll go back to the AI renderings for a quick minute. So there's the exterior. So let's see what we've got here. So this is what I did with it. I added, I just painted it a lighter color. Oops, sorry about that. Painted it a lighter color and added more of a natural tone on the covered porch. Kept the red roof, of course, and added red pop of color on the front door. But this is what it could look like if it had a fresh coat of paint. It's kind of fun to mess around. And then for the kitchen, this is what I did with the kitchen. So here we have the mesh wiring, we have the stove. So this one really got kind of fancy, but added a new stove with your microwave, and then it brought fresh white countertop, kept the window, and removed the upper cabinets and just put these shelves in there. So that's what it could look like with a fresh coat and some elbow grease and a little money. But it just goes to show what the AIs can show you, how they can modernize these places. And this one's Wurtland, Kentucky. $29,900. An acre of land. If your well and septic are working, that might be a great buy for somebody. That's really cute. Okay, so let's see here. 704 Meade Hollow Road. And let's check it out on the map. Wurtland. Let's see if it's going to show us anything here. Again, we're in Greenup County here. Okay. So showing us the map here. No, it isn't. I apologize. It's not showing us the right address. Sometimes Google does that. I'm not really sure why. But the description on this one says you're on an acre, private acre, country setting, nature's lover retreat. And let's see, you have a functional kitchen, laundry area, and you're surrounded by the trees and wildlife. It's an ideal spot to relax, recharge, and reconnect with nature. The cabin does need some TLC, but it looks like everything is there. And let's see here. It was just listed, and the house was built in 16, so it's not that old. It's not even 10 years old. $29,900. That's a cute little place for somebody. So then we're going to check out this one in Columbia, North Carolina. So that one is $39,500 on 3/4 of an acre. And then this one in Camden, Alabama. So let's go back to this one real quick, and I will show you the staircase, what we did here. Yeah, so here's the staircase in Camden, Alabama. So that's what the house could look like. So you have the red, and I replaced it with a natural brown, put a fireplace in there and kept the mirror, painted the walls white and the doors white. So this is what the house could look like with some ambition, some sweat equity. And then we go back to this house here in Spring Hope. This one here is the one with the paneling on the walls. And so this is your living room, painted. So we just painted the paneling, put a little plant in the corner, took out the carpet, added some hardwood or laminate flooring. And then when we look at the kitchen, this was the kitchen. Same configuration with a stove, with a range hood, shut the door on the bathroom there, and painted the cabinets or added new cabinets, changed out the countertop, and that's what this kitchen could look like. And obviously this kitchen is a little wider. So the AIs do not always generate the exact size, of course, but it just gives you an idea what this kitchen would look like, of course, with a fresh coat of paint and new fresh flooring, so on and so forth. And that one again is in Spring Hope, North Carolina. And I don't know why it's not going back there. Pardon me for a minute. I don't know why. There we go, for $50,000. And that'll do it for today's episode. Wherever you guys are today, hope you're having a great day. It's always great to be with you. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss the next episode because the house you're not looking for might be in it. It's always great to be with you guys. Hope y'all had a great weekend. Have a great afternoon. And we will see you again in the next episode because more houses are coming up. Cheers, everybody.